Ethan Miller grew up in a quiet American town where everyone knew everyone. His father used to say one thing again and again: if you work hard and stay honest, life will reward you. Ethan believed that with his whole heart. After college, he packed his bags and moved to Chicago. New city, new dreams. Small apartment, big hopes. His first job was at a mid-level marketing firm. Nothing fancy. Long hours, average pay, but Ethan worked like it was his own company. He stayed late when others left early, answered emails at night, covered shifts for coworkers, said yes even when he wanted to say no. He believed loyalty mattered. People liked him. Managers praised him. And Ethan thought, I'm building my future. 2 years passed. Promotion season came. Ethan sat in the conference room, hands folded, heart racing. Names were announced. One by one, his wasn't called. Instead, the promotion went to someone who arrived late, left early and talked big. Ethan smiled politely, clapped, went back to his desk. That night, alone in his apartment, he stared at the ceiling and whispered, "Maybe I'm not good enough yet." So he worked harder. A few years later, tired of corporate politics, Ethan took a risk. He started a small digital agency with 2 close friends. They talked big dreams, late-night plans, future vacations. At first, business was good. Clients came, money flowed, everyone was motivated. They called Ethan the backbone of the company. Then one major client pulled out. Revenue dropped. Stress entered the room. Meetings became shorter, messages slower, excuses louder. One partner left. The other followed. Ethan was left with bills, debt, and silence. The same friends who once said, "We're in this together," stopped answering calls. That night, sitting alone in the office, Ethan laughed quietly, not because it was funny, but because it felt familiar. Life had taught him the same lesson again. A few months later, life hit deeper. Ethan's mother fell seriously ill. Hospital bills piled up. Fear filled his chest. For the first time, he asked for help. He called old coworkers, old friends, people he once helped without question. The responses sounded kind, but empty. "I wish I could help. Things are tight right now. Maybe next month." Ethan hung up the phone and sat in his car outside the hospital. No tears fell, only clarity. That's when it finally hit him. Life wasn't being cruel. Life was being honest. Ethan realized something most people learn too late. Working hard doesn't mean destroying yourself. Being kind doesn't mean being available to everyone. And loyalty without boundaries is just self-neglect. He had been confusing sacrifice with strength. That night, Ethan made a quiet promise to himself. "I will still work hard, but not for free approval. I will still help, but not at the cost of my peace. And I will stop begging for seats at tables where I was never valued." Ethan started again. Smaller steps, clear limits, smarter choices. He freelanced, saved slowly, chose clients carefully. He said no without guilt, rested without apology. There were no big announcements, no social media posts, no noise, just progress. Years later, Ethan stood by the window of his new office, overlooking the city that once broke him. Same city, different man. He smiled and whispered, "Thanks, life. You kept repeating the lesson until I finally learned. Life doesn't punish you. It repeats the same lesson until you stop ignoring your worth." If you felt inspired by Ethan's journey, make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more real-life motivational stories.